Oh, I just yawned. Sorry. I clicked the button at the wrong time. Also, I just showered. Also, hello. Welcome back. If you're wondering, and I know you are, it's 1:48 a.m. I just pulled a lot of loose hair out. That's gross. You can hardly even see. Okay. I just showered and I did not brush my hair, so I've got a lot of loose hair right now. Anyways, enough about my hair. Let's get down to brass tacks. And that's that it's 1:48 a.m. Saturday, and I forgot to do the video yesterday. Fuck, I was going to. I was looking forward to it in the morning, but I was just so busy on my phone on Instagram like all day, so it's like where does the time even go? That's fucking miserable, by the way. Um Yeah, spent way too much fucking time on it. My phone is in another room right now. I can't do it. I was actually in the process of getting ready for bed. Um, and then I was like, oh, I didn't do the video. And I was looking at the time and I was looking at myself internally. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm already up this late. Well, may as well. May as well. So here I am making the video. And I don't have a list. Fuck. I didn't even make one on my phone because I wasn't thinking about it most of the week because I've been fucking stressed with school. But it's okay because there's other things. I'm sure there's shit I could talk about. I've got a few things off the dome that I was thinking about already. Let's talk about them. One thing, video games. I made a realization recently. I am deeply fucking terrible at every game that I have ever tried to play. And I realized that a while ago. But I was playing Marvel Rivals earlier, in between me doing homework and me scrolling through Instagram and me drooling all over my phone, not barely being sentient at all. And I realized, wow, I am really, really dog shit at this game. Like embarrassingly so for someone who claims to have video games playing as a hobby, being a gamer. I fucking suck. It's terrible. It's really tragic. Um, and I knew that already because, of course, I've played Valorant before and Overwatch and even Fortnite, and I'm not really good at any of those games. So, yeah, that's just something kind of sad. You know, I could still have fun, but it's like I'm probably never gonna be great at them. Probably not even good. That's pretty unfortunate. I could like waste hours trying to be good and playing a bunch of games and having fun and probably making myself miserable to some extent, but I don't think that's a good use of my time. Anyways, something less depressing. I just finally canceled my Amazon account, which is lovely. Everyone wants to hear that. I mean Amazon Prime, sorry. So I don't plan on shopping from Amazon for a good while at least, unless I absolutely have to, but I don't think I'm gonna be in a life or death situation where someone has a gun to my head and they go, "You better fucking order from Amazon right now! You better, or else I will fucking shoot you in the head! I'm fucking crazy if you don't order from Amazon Prime! I will fucking kill you!" I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm also, look, I just revealed I'm in my pajamas because I was getting ready for bed, like I said. Anyways, one point straight to another. Um, I had a point. I was going somewhere. Oh, Invincible. The final episode of season 3 just came out. What a fucking showstopper. That was incredible, wasn't it? Um, I don't know if I should get into spoiler stuff. It's a fantastic fucking show. I think it's a must watch, especially if you love comic book stuff. Um, Uh, it's so fucking good. The animation quality from the rest of season 3 to episode 7 and 8 was like, it went straight up. And that's not to blame the animators because I know they're not given any time or any money, which is fucking terrible because I would wait the 2 or 3 years that people estimate it would take if they really wanted it to be higher quality. Uh, that's how long season 1 took. I think was like 3 years. and then they started doing it like 1 year at a time. I think that is so fucking tragic. And I get it because even from a non-greedy business point of view, people do lose interest really quickly over time. But also, in a greedy business point of view, they're not paying them and giving them enough time, and I imagine not giving them a super big amount of people to do all the things that the fans are maybe not expecting but wanting. And I think that's so tragic because it's an incredibly written show, and it can look amazing, and it oftentimes does, but it also, just as if not more often, looks really terrible. And I'm sorry because I love Invincible, the show, so much. And yeah, that's just an unfortunate truth, I think. Anyways, I'm not super familiar with the comics or anything, so I can't talk to anything on that level. I've never really been a comic book reader, but I was introduced to the show and I fell in love with it from the start. I think when it first came out, I didn't even know about it. My dad told me about it. He was like, "You have to see this show on Amazon. It's crazy." And I was like, "Yes, sir. Right away, sir." And it was game over from there. What an incredible TV show. I won't go into details, I guess, because maybe I'll do. I was considering doing a separate thing where I talk about uh a different kind of video, I guess, because so far I've been doing the weekly journal thing and I've not really been editing or doing anything like that. I do think it would be a lot of fun to start commenting on my opinions on things. Not that anyone asked, but I could give unsolicited opinions. That's cool. There's no rules. I could do that. I think going into a deeper conversation on Invincible would be fun. The other thing, because I brought up Amazon and I did that on purpose, was just before I cut off my Prime subscription, I finished watching. Don't get the name wrong. Hazbin Hotel. Yeah, I very nearly said Hell of a Boss, which is a TV show I've not seen. And I've made that mistake every single time I've ever tried to talk about that show. And my friends can attest to that I'm really bad at getting the name right. And I always call it Hell of a Boss by accident. But Has Been Hotel is a surprisingly amazing show. I am a huge, huge fan. And I didn't think I was gonna be. Not, well, fan bases scare me, and I think it's reasonable that the Has Been Hotel slash Hell of a Boss scene kind of scared me. And I just, looking at it at face value from what I had seen online, did not think it was going to be something that I was interested in. But I just finished watching the last 3 episodes. I watched the first 5 with my girlfriend and a classmate who really wanted us to watch it. And it was amazing. But I didn't get around to watching the last 3 episodes for another, like, 2 months, maybe. So I just finished those last 3 episodes. Amazing. The third to last episode specifically, I really liked. There's a huge debate. First of all, let's talk about it a little bit. I didn't think I would like the show, um, but it reminds me a lot of The Good Place, actually, which is a TV show I love and has been one of my favorites for uh years. Years, yeah. Damn. I don't know why that surprised me, but it did. I've been around too long, I'm afraid. Uh, okay. Not to get morbid, but The Good Place kind of has this ongoing theme of human redemption, and I won't get into spoilers on any of that either, but it's a very well-written show, and I love what it has to say about people being able to improve and morality and uh the the concept of heaven or hell, where basically your actions and their consequences and your motivation behind your actions, everything you do on earth in your lifetime is set in stone, and that's it, and it's forever. There's cut and dry. You go to heaven or you go to hell. That's it. And both the Good Place and Hazbin Hotel, and I got the name right, kind of posit that people do get better when given the chance. The the I won't get into the Good Place, but I'll talk about Hazbin Hotel because it's not a spoiler. It's kind of just how the show works. It's uh Charlie is the main character. She's the daughter of the devil. And she is running the Hazbin Hotel, a hotel in hell, which is a place where sinners can work on themselves and try and be better people, despite the fact that they are in hell. And it is miserable everywhere. And there are cannibals. There's a whole cannibal town, and there are the V's, who is this organization of three really powerful people who are taking advantage of people. And there's this whole group of powerful demons who kind of run things behind the scenes, but also kind of at the forefront, and they could basically own people's souls. Um, it is hell, but people could get better. That's Charlie's whole thing. She's like super positive, uh, like overly enthusiastic, super optimistic, which is one of my favorite character traits. So I love Charlie. She's great. Um, and she kind of takes it up with Heaven and is like, "Hey, these people, they're not so bad, you know. They made it to hell, but look at this person." She gives one example of her friend who basically does three feats and is like, "Hey, this person's in hell, but they just did these three really good things." And those are the qualifications that you just said should get someone into heaven, which, you know, that's you really, it would be better if I had written this out and kind of went into like a more essay format, video essay format, because I'm a little all over the place, but um, I like that idea a lot. I like the idea that, all the bullshit you have to deal with on Earth and the person that you become because of all of that isn't necessarily who you are. The person who you are is someone who, oh, I don't know. That's very dependent. I guess I'm saying it in the wrong way, but basically that you can get better, that there is redemption, that there's a chance for that, and I think that's very cool. So I got really attached to it. I really liked it, and I thought it had a great finale too. I'm surprised they fit so much into 25 minutes. I thought it might have been a little bit rushed, um, but it was good overall, and I'm excited for season two when that comes along. Um, I think those are the big things I really wanted to talk about. I was like, this was super messy, so sorry. It's also going to be a short one, I guess, because we're barely at the 13-minute mark. Oh, I got a hiccup. But I think that's really all I have for this one. Um, do I have other stuff to talk about? I don't know. I try and not force it. Um, I got my taxes done on Wednesday. You guys want to talk about that? Um, it went well. I paid them, so they're gonna give me some money back. That's great. I love that. Uh, that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Well, I won't stall any longer. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your night. I'm gonna post this and try to go the fuck to sleep. And I love you. Bye.